I'm here with Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar. He's not just our sheriff, he's also our friend. And Sheriff, as things are starting to open back up again, and Fiesta is right around the corner, tell us what you're thinking about as far as being able to, keep crime in control.
Well, I mean, I think just like anything else, come down to Fiesta, have a great time at the events, but also don't let your guard down. Always be aware of your surroundings. That's something that you should do whether you're at the Fiesta or the Spurs game or at Walmart or H-E-B doing your shopping. Just be aware of your surroundings, have a good time, and celebrate responsibly.
I love to hear what you say. Also, Sheriff, you need to tell me a little bit about the outfit you're wearing today. I've seen you in a bicycle outfit. Now this costume that you got on, and I don't want to call it that, and then you're probably going to be moving into a boating costume before I know it. But
yes,
anyway,
sir.
Tell me what you got on today.
So the troops actually tell me that I've got more costume changes, more wardrobe changes than a Cher concert, but but I have a good time. So today, this is actually our utility mounted patrol uniform.
All right.
We will actually be doing some mounted patrol, riding downtown in the area, a little bit of training for the horses, a little bit of desensitization in advance of Fiesta. We're getting them used to buses going by and car horns and crowds and whatnot. So we'll be riding around, but we're also doing some policing in the meantime.
Well, but that's what a sheriff does. I mean,
Yes,
you're everywhere. You're all over our,
Yes.
our city, our county, and everywhere, and we would definitely appreciate that. Now, tell me a little bit about your horse. I hear that y'all have a special naming process
Yes, sir.
for your animals.
So our horses that we use for mounted patrol are all rescues. Right, we have a certain rescue that we work with, and we take these horses that are bound for slaughter in some cases. They're just unwanted horses. We take them and we resurrect them as mounted patrol horses, and we name all of those rescue horses in honor of deputies that have died in the line of duty. Before we started this, we were talking about Canine Chucky. You all handled his funeral beautifully. It was a beautiful tribute to Chucky. Well, as an additional tribute to Chucky, we actually named the horse that I'm riding today. You'll see him. He's got a beautiful Fabio-like mane, but he's actually named Chucky in honor of our canine.
And I've actually seen you in a biking outfit,
Yes, sir.
and I've seen all kinds of bicycles all over San Antonio. Tell us a little bit about your bike patrol, please, sir.
So you've seen me in a bike patrol uniform on a mountain bike. I'm a big fan of mountain bike policing. Many years ago, and many pounds ago, I was actually a member of the downtown bike patrol when I was a patrolman with the San Antonio Police Department. When I came to the sheriff's office, they really didn't do too much bike patrol at all to speak of. So I actually brought that back, just like I brought back the mounted patrol that didn't exist. I brought back the bike patrol. We purchased a bunch of bikes.
Now, Sheriff, I'm going to ask you if you'll introduce us to your horse and show us how you tack him up.
Absolutely, I will. Chucky's unloading from the trailer here shortly. We're gonna saddle him up and head on out.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go with him.
This is my mounted patrol partner, Chucky. He's a 10-year-old quarter horse, and he's the newest member to our Sheriff's Office Mounted Patrol unit. Chucky, of course, is named in honor of Canine Chucky, who was killed in the line of duty several years back. The tack we're using today is really nothing spectacular, nothing too pretty. When we're doing parades, we use an Australian saddle. All of us use black tack. But when we're doing actual patrol work or training work, we use rougher saddles. So this is just a standard roping saddle that brown in color, of course. It's got a rough out on the seat to help me hang on a little bit better. But we're just going to get him out into traffic today, get him desensitized, get him used to cars zooming by, buses zooming by, people walking by, bicycles, just anything to get him used to being out in public and let him know that things aren't going to necessarily kill him and eat him, which is always a concern with horses. So these are some custom spurs made by Mr. Williamson. He's one of our local spur makers. He makes custom spurs. These were actually a gift from my wife after my re-election. She decided to have some specialized custom mounted patrol spurs done for me with my name, my badge number, Bexar County Sheriff's Office. They're beautiful, something that I'm proud of, and I love wearing them. Makes me think of my wife every time I strap them on. So I mean, if you'll excuse us today, we're just gonna put Chucky through his paces, do a little patrol work, and have a good time with him today. I appreciate it.
At Mission Park and Mission Park Cares, we'd like to bring you more programming each and every week.
Yes, just subscribe here or catch us every Sunday morning on Fox 29.
And remember, at Mission Park, it's our mission to care.